You got something to show me?
Hand over ticket and begin the tour. Yes.
Here's my ticket. Good enough?
Damn right it's good enough for me. But can't you read? Showtime starts at 6.
I mean, I don't have anything to do until 6 PM that I can recall right now. I can search. I don't know if I'm too far. Hold on.
I can't just hang around here. I'll be back.
Smart girl. Even...
Oh, shut the fuck up. Now, I think the only thing I can do is look for those musical chests. Seeing as I've got the time for it. But I really don't remember where they are. So I don't know if I should... I know Final Fantasy 13, like, if you try and do everything correctly and most efficiently, etc., there's probably no such thing as there's time to kill. But for me, with this current playthrough right now, I do have a little bit of time to kill. So I shall kill it. If I can find at least one more of those musical chests, because I just know that I've run into at least one more, I'll be happy. And I think I'll run from all the encounters that I can right now, including this Anubis.
Palace guards are conducting a search for the intruder calling herself the Savior. She has rose-colored hair and is carrying an enormous weapon.
If I find a synthesis shop, I think I'll synthesize as well, actually. That's something I could do. Sorcery shop. Green, it's in Champion's Quarter. Okay. I'll see.
Persons matching this description to the nearest
play?
I'm wondering if it was... I think it was around here somewhere.
CDs is rated.
There was like a little kind of bit.
Palace guards are conducting a search for the intruder calling herself the Savior.
Try a
she has
concentrated
rose-colored hair and is carrying an enormous weapon. Citizens are asked to report
I remember like
persons
jumping through
matching
into a
this
narrow
description
bit,
to the nearest security.
and I think it was there. Yes, I can hear it. Oh. Yeah, it's this bit. Yeah! That's what I wanted. Okay, that's 2 of 3. Now I'm not sure if I know where any of the other ones are.
To the nearest security officer.
These.
Palace guards are conducting a search for the intruder calling herself the Savior. She has rose-colored hair and is carrying an enormous weapon.
Who is this person?
Citizens are asked to report persons
New gems, straight from Dead Gems.
Oh, gems.
They're called Desert Flames,
Yes.
and I'm the only one who sells them.
How much? I can buy 2? Yay! Okay, well that's good.
Well, that's my entire
Sweet.
Light, I don't want to pry. Are you alright? What I mean is, look at you. You're doing exactly what those fortune tellers told you to do.
If you're asking me if I'm actually under their spell, the answer is no. Come on, they're just frauds.
calling herself the Savior.
Except
she has
you didn't just
rose-colored
pick
hair
those
and
gems
is
off the
carrying
street.
an enormous
You paid a lot of gil to complete that
Citizens are
collection.
asked to report
Help, you have
persons
to give me some
matching
credit.
this
I'm just
description
playing
to the
along
nearest
for
security
now.
to kick off.
The best way to find out what they're really up to is to hand over the 3 gems.
Recreation and Leisure Committee would like to take this
Also, another reason why I did that was because
visitors to the city.
it's a bit more time efficient for me.
The only crime in
Because it's not the end of that quest. When I hand these over, there's still going to be more to do. So
Palace guards
that's
are
why.
conducting a search for the intruder calling herself the Savior. She has rose-colored hair and is carrying an enormous weapon. Citizens are asked to report persons matching this description to the nearest security.
Ah, the eye has you in its thrall, Savior.
Ah, I've got to give it to the other guy.
Behold, the eye has seen the truth. She returns to us bearing the 3 gems, just as foretold.
I was doubtful, but I guess you do have special powers. That spell really works. So why don't you tell me what you really want from me?
Very well. The time has come. Listen well, Savior. I have seen it. You will hunt monsters, fearsome creatures that plague this land. The Eye has seen you defeat them all, even the ultimate beast.
And your all-seeing eye doesn't lie, right? Because your spell will make it true?
It is fate. The Oracle has spoken, and you have no choice but to act. Free our city of the monster menace.
Okay, the ultimate beast. The diviners are looking for someone to slay Niblets until the last of its kind appears. Defeat the last one once it shows up. So, I think there's something worth talking about. This game is quite interesting in the sense that the monsters that you encounter throughout the world, I believe, I will try to annotate this if I'm wrong, but I believe there's a finite number of them. So these Niblets that we've been fighting, I think if you kill enough of them, then you can actually render certain monsters extinct. So it doesn't apply to every single one, but there are certain ones you could slay to extinction. And basically that's what this quest wants you to do for the Niblets. And I guess once you've done that, then like the final last of its kind one that is obviously going to be more powerful than the previous ones will appear. And I think once you kill that one, then you don't see it again for the rest of the playthrough. I don't know if that means it's replaced by something else or if they just completely disappear off the map. We'll have to see. But that is a thing in this game. So the fact that you can make certain enemies extinct, I think is really interesting. And a final note about that, I've been talking since the start of the game about the 14th day, and if you do enough side quests throughout the playthrough, you will gain access to the 14th day, and there is a big side quest that leads to a super boss that is a part of the 14th day. Now, based on what I've heard, the flow of time during this final side quest never stops. So it continues in the menu, it continues during the battles, the time is constantly flowing. So if you want to complete the final side quest in the right amount of time, then there's certain monsters that you have to hunt to extinction before you go in, otherwise you're going to run out of time. So we'll talk more about this stuff when I get right near the end of the game, but for now just know that this whole extinction thing does play a role in the game, and we'll be making use of it outside of just this particular side quest. Okay.
Light, it's pretty obvious what they're up to now, don't you think?
They've got a monster infestation and they want someone to clean it up for them, and that would be me.
They're nothing more than con artists, manipulating you to do their bidding.
She has rose-colored.
What do they hope to gain from killing monsters?
Maybe it's just as they say. Get rid of the monsters and the city will be a safer place.
You're saying you think this is for the greater good. If you're right, you should help them out. Do what they want.
Yeah, I would agree. At the end of the day, it's a 3-star quest. I mean, I've been kind of scoffing at how they've been telling stuff, but based on how when I play the game, I really am bound to do what they say. I've got to do it. Because I need that 3-star Iradia. So it's kind of ironic. We really don't have too much free will about this quest if we want to get to the final day. I think you probably can miss it as long as you complete like every other quest, but I don't want to deliberately miss a 3-star quest just to be stubborn against the game. I don't need to do that. Okay, I think my timing's a little better now. Is it before 6 or is it... Oh god.
This doesn't look good.
Alright, newbie. Really? Come on.
The darkness embrace you. Savior's got a job.
Let me just meta-guard for a sec.
It's your funeral.
There's a big difference in magic damage.
You want to be saved.
There we go. Definitely getting better at the guarding against the slower enemies. Okay, my friend, you still want to try and be a smart ass, so you're going to let me in?
You got...
Got a sword.
No, that's...
Nah.
You got...
Here's my ticket.
Damn right it's good.
Oh, come on, there's a... Fuck off.
Then I guess I'll wait here.
Save the best seat, right?
Yes, I skipped forward 6 minutes of game time. Which is about 8 seconds.
Welcome! Welcome to the famous Sneakin' In special.
Okay, hand over ticket and begin the tour. Let's see what's going to happen. Can I just say no and quickly save first?
Hand your ticket over.
I'll throw in a save here before I get going. Alright, let's do it.
Welcome!
Here's your ticket.
Very good, madam. In you go. Now listen up and let me explain the rules. Participation in the tour is strictly at your own risk. Whatever happens, it ain't our problem. And that's it. Got it?
Okay.
Per the schedule, the deliveries made from the Augur's Quarter to the palace only have... Okay, there's a foul sea called Pandemonium that labors away in the center of this industrial area. It is the last one of its kind in the world.
Can I reach it?
I will try. That foul sea
I
is...
try my best to not get interrupted here, but...
Do you dream of death?
It's just constantly rushing. I remember this thing about you've got to attack it from behind or some shit, so I just wait.
Keep up if you can.
Yeah, it just turns back around way too quick. Hold on, I'll heal up for a sec. No bravery, yeah. Got to take it out before it gets too brave. There we go. So we got interrupted again. Apologies for that.
It's the source of all the supplies that the world depends on. Humanity wouldn't last long without it.
This is just a way back out. Okay, fine. I don't think there's too big a time constraint here for me. I should be okay. If I can fight things I can heal against, I've got to try and make best use of that. Good old hoplites, it's been a long time. It's an easy stagger, so I'll just... It totally freezes up. I need... Okay. Yeah, hoplites are pretty easy to fight against, unless... Okay, that was good timing. 29 is fine. There we go, even that's enough. Good. Hoplites are nice little recovery enemies that I can fight. Cool. Much better. It's only 0.07 EP, so that makes sense. Looks like there's going to be a lot of fighting here.
You're so eager to die.
It only does 36, I can still heal here.
Fake it. Our tears fall into the chaos.
It's a fairly wide spread of enemy difficulty right now. This reminds me of a song from Final Fantasy X-2. Not sure which one though. Okay, what am I doing right now? I don't even know what I'm doing right now. I don't like that enemy, so I'd rather escape it. Are these things I can rip up? No. Great. That's the same place, I think, isn't it? I'm just trying to make sure there aren't little areas that I'm missing. Okay, because I thought there might be a chest or something in this little bit. Right, let's try that again. Running and jumping has never been Final Fantasy's strong point. Really? Wow. Okay, fair play, man. But I just love the fact that you can stagger it with just one full ATB
Don't even try.
of thunder spells.
I won't go easy on you. Pray for the dead.
Security alert code Bravo. Security alert code Bravo. An intruder has been seen within a restricted area. Repeat.
Wow,
An
okay.
intruder has been seen within a restricted area.
It's an
Security
unbelievable
personnel
scene,
are
isn't it?
authorized to shoot first
The
and
whole
ask
world's running out of
questions later.
energy. Yusnaan's no different. Yet,
Vanity'll do wonders. The fools are probably bleeding themselves dry for their glittering city.
I wonder what we need to do. What? Where did you come from?
This'll be your last battle.
What the hell? It literally just teleported behind me. Or just insta-spawned or something. Oh, this one dropped something. Light guard, okay. Right, treasure spheres that are wrapped in rings of light contain tempting items that Lumina has collected. But opening... okay. I thought I just wasn't ready to collect them in general. You can see how much EP will be consumed by a number of rings. Okay. There are 3 different levels. Spheres... Okay. Oh, 1 ring required 2. Those with the maximum 3 rings will steal 6 EP from your stores. Keep an eye on your EP. Oh, man. This is 1 ring, so I can do this. Yes. Fencer's earrings. Go Lumina. Okay, I've got until 10 PM, so I've got to be careful here. Let's keep moving. Let's keep moving.
You think you can beat me?
He says. Let me get that HP all the way up to full. Okay, it's a good thing I went down there though. Right. I'm trying to jump. No, she's just like... It doesn't work. I've just got to go down like this. Fine. can still get the preemptive.
I'll release your soul. You're so eager to die. Your tears fall into the chaos.
Wow, to really get some damage done. There we go. And we're done. I mean, I feel like the battles happen too fast for poison to really be that effective unless you find like a big difficult boss or something. But I think it's time to check out the schemata a little bit now. Quest complete. Why is it appearing... Okay. I think we need a fire for this one. We'll change this one for fire, so at least have somebody with a fire spell. This poison just seems like it could be really strong, but it feels a bit niche right now. Like, none of the battles I've had in a long time would require it, so I'm not too sure. Thorn of Aggression. Triggers Vigilance and Veil by reducing HP by 5% at the start of the battle. Okay, that's not too bad. Yes, we'll go with that. Maximum HP by 10, that's nice. Restores ATB to standby schemata when using physical attacks, but greatly decreases magic resistance. Restores 2 of ATB. Magic resistance by 100%. Bloody hell. Again, it seems like it's a bit of a specific one, but it could be interesting. Okay. I think we'll keep going for now.
Every day it manufactures tons of food and goods, which are then distributed around the world. It produces useful goods from nothing, or so it appears. The truth is that it seems to use the chaos as its raw materials.
So, the food that these people eat comes directly from the chaos? They put it right in their bodies?
More or less.
Whoa.
Some people do find the idea repulsive, so they grow and consume their own food, but they are a minority.
Meaning most of the population don't care. They're happy to eat processed chaos.
There was no other way to survive in this dying world but to accept the chaos in our lives. In all senses.
Wow. Don't know if they're trying to send a bit of a message.
All of the goods produced by the Foul Sea come first to these warehouses. This is where everything is sorted and accounted for. Then they're distributed throughout Yusnaan, XIII-3, and other regions.
So the Foul Sea here is the only source of food and materials left for the people in the cities. If Lord Snow were so inclined, he could monopolize the world's resources and become a tyrant.
That's why the people made him their patron. He was the only person they could trust to manage the supplies fairly. And that's what he did.
Wow.
Snow made sure that everyone got what they needed, more or less. It's thanks to him the world hasn't descended into rioting for food and goods.
And yet here in Yusnaan, equality seems like a dirty word.
Security alert code Bravo.
What could have happened to make Snow stop caring
An
like
intruder
this?
has been seen within a restricted area. Repeat.
Yeah, I mean, it's interesting. Snow seems like he's still doing very Snow things, so the whole, you know, he's the only person they could trust to distribute the resources fairly, and he did do that, and all that kind of thing. That's all very Snow, like, that's what we've come to know from him over the course of the 2 games that we played. But I feel like it's kind of gotten to him. Even he has his limits. But hopefully you guys can appreciate how incredibly frustrating it would be to try and make a movie version of this game with everything that you're seeing. With the encounters popping up and stuff getting interrupted, people talking over each other,
Accept death.
the
Pray for rebirth.
janky NPCs, just like a lot of shit. It was a real pain in the ass to make the movie version here. The timing, of course, you had to like try and map out what you were going to do, where you needed to be and when to keep the story flowing. it really was a challenge. It's probably still like the most logistically challenging movie version I ever made. But I think it really did turn out well. I've always been proud of it. Not fire. If only I could stagger this son of a bitch. Yeah, you see, you follow the sound cue, it's not so bad, but... The second one seems to happen quicker than the first. It's just relentless.
Savior's got a job.
There we go. Just have not liked this enemy from the start. Enemies that are difficult to stagger and require a lot of guarding, they're always just much more difficult. Oh god. They spawn way too much around here. Can you just go away? Okay. Let's speak to this person.
Oh, it's a tough road to take. But I've somehow made it all this way. If I just keep going up along these tracks, the most fantastic sight in the world will be waiting for me.
Fireworks admirer. God's sake.
Our tears fall into the chaos. Keep up if you can. Fate is what it is.
I can't even get it to red. Yeah, I'm pretty sure the second one is differently timed to the first.
You want to be saved? Don't even try. Do you dream of death?
Look at it, just rush, 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 rush.
The darkness embrace
Constant rush.
It's your funeral.
Why the rush, man? Chill. I don't want to get rushed while it's in bravery, man.
You want to be saved?
Luckily, after bravery, it takes a nice little break. But I haven't been able to master that one yet. Merchant, nice. I think I'll probably use a potion here instead of trying to Mediguard my way back. I've got plenty of money here.
Hey, you gonna...
Okay. I like this variety of potions, man. I'll go for this.
You come back.
And I'll bypass this. Okay. I've got until 10, so I've got to be careful. I'll chronostasis if I must. Oh, that's a nice sight.
Keep going along this path and you'll reach the Augur's Quarter. Snow's Palace. My sensors are picking up chaos infusions throughout the city. If you keep going that way, you'll end up in danger.
Not a whole lot of other options, are there? I wouldn't want to miss the big bash.
So I mean, it's another situation where he gets interrupted so quickly. I mean, look at where he starts talking and look at where he gets interrupted. Like, he starts to say something and within literally like a couple of meters he's already been interrupted. Like, how can you... Oh, I don't know. I really think that's one of the things they did worse in this game. Like, I was here when he started talking, and then by the time I already got here, it was already interrupted. Like, okay then. That's bullshit. So, do you want me to listen to you or not? Ugh, only these bastards, man. God's sake.
Can't read me.
There we go. So I mean, I can brute force it fairly well with the Nocturne. I just got to remember to guard and heal in between.
It's almost as if it gets stronger the more people come to the rebels. But why would it?
Chaos feeds on despair, right? These people come to the revels knowing their world is ending. That much hopelessness. It's no wonder the chaos...
Those fireworks signal to the city that a performance is about to begin. Today, like every other day, the show goes on in the upper city. It's unbelievable, isn't it? Putting on plays while the chaos creeps over the city. It's like no one even cares.
It's like with this game, you literally cannot win. So I've got until 10 PM. Now, I'm trying my best to make sure that everything gets listened to. So right there, I had an enemy facing me. So I wanted to move out of the way because if that enemy hits me, then we lose a line of dialogue and all that kind of stuff. So I jump over it and climb up the stairs in order to avoid that. But then that cuts off the line he's already saying and moves on to the next line. And then if you just stand around and listen to him for too long, then you're going to miss the deadline. And it's just like, well, come on, man. Like, make your mind up. Do you want me to listen to stuff or do you not want me to listen to stuff? It's really... They're making it much more difficult for you to listen to everything that Hope's saying than not. It's just really frustrating sometimes.